What's up, God? What's up? Get everybody time to get in the house. Ooh, Lord. Tab done made a mess. Get everybody time to get in the house. Everybody get in the house. All right. We're just going to do a quick check-in, do a roll call, see where everybody's at. I stopped in between, so we're getting things together for this afternoon for our burn release. So we're going to see where our energy's at, all right? Yay. Get y'all over here so I can see. Get y'all over here so I can see what we're doing, How's the weather doing where you at, Kyle? How the weather treating you? I know it's pouring down rain here, so I'm having to make adjustments so we can get our burn release in and our manifestation in, and that way I can get out there and get my crystals and stuff charged. We're gonna see how this works. Moon cycles. 3 days of rain. I'm telling you, the rain. It's cleansing, baby. It's cleansing. I think the collector's done an outstanding job. It's what I'm picking up on. Has done an outstanding job at purging out this old nasty energy. 12-12 when I say that. 2 in the house, 2 on the lights. You know, cleansing out that old energy, getting new energy coming in, and I think we've done an outstanding job. I think we're ready, but we're gonna check the energy and see where we at on it though. Okay, so let's give them a few more minutes to get on in here. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm ready. I don't know about everybody else. Hey, ready. I'm ready. You ready to manifest? I'm ready to manifest. That's what's up. That is what's up. Let's go ahead and raise that vibration. We're going to go ahead and get a prayer while we're waiting on everybody, okay? All right. Let's see. All right. There we are. Let's get it. Beloved ancestors of the great white light, my legion of angels that walk with me, spirit guides, Holy Spirit, most divine high God, we call back all our power at this time, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually. Any negative energy sent our way or to collect us way, meant to hurt, harm, block, blind us, deceive us, backstab us, betray us, manipulate us, or finesse us. We rebuke this energy at this time, calling karmic justice, placing them on the scales to be balanced out at your will and your discretion. We ask you to transmute this energy, send it through the sacred blood, cleanse it, purify it, bring it back to the overall collective to raise our vibration. My beloved ancestors of the great white light, my legion of angels that walk with me, spirit guides, Holy Spirit, most divine high God, do please come on in the house, guide and lead me and protect me and my tribe as a channel of this message. Giving a clear and concise message of what the collective needs to know at this time to be warriors on the ground for you, and we want to give you praise. Thank you, Father God. All right, there's Tiff. Yo, Tiff, we working on it, baby. I had to go get a tent. So I found a tent, so I figured I'd pop in, see how y'all were doing, cuz the rain started coming down real heavy here. What's up, Ghost Style? Welcome in, baby. Rain started coming down real heavy here, and I said, let me check and see where my collector's at. You know, where the tribe's at on purging out that energy, confirmation while we getting ready to do this manifestation, because I want to make sure everybody gets all that old energy out of the way so it doesn't conflict with your manifestations, all right? Definitely want y'all on pop with that, okay? All right. So we're just gonna check out and see what the energy looks like. All right. Somebody may be hypnotized. I don't know, collector. Let me move this. Biggie in the house, okay? Biggie in the house, collective. What's up, Gypsy? Yes. So we getting ready. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Y'all ready to get your manifestation on? And the ones that use crystals, make sure you get them out up underneath this full moon. Get them charged. So Tab had to make sure she had a tent. Make sure she can keep everything dry so we can make it happen, okay? So we got a tent. So I figured I'd pop in before I head back out and go find us some dry wood. So let's check that collective energy. Where's my collective at? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Absolutely. Hey, Misty, welcome in, baby. Might have to go give me some more. No. Ready. Most definitely ready. Purged out a lot. Collector's been purging out a lot of energy. All right, let's do it. What's the energy? Y'all hear them lights? I got 11 in the house and 6 lights on this side, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. From our moon oracles, what do we have? Give me the overall energy for the collective. Where we at? What do we need to know before we get ready for this manifestation during this full moon in Scorpio? Is there anything else that the collective needs to purge out the energy? Anything else the collective needs to know about? Need to be warned about? All right. Let's get it. What's that energy for the collective? Overall energy, please. Overall energy. Ooh. Look, new moon in Aries. All right, new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Take that bull by the horn. Okay. All right. Let me get one more. Give me one more for the collective. Woo. Look. Take time to breathe out, collective. Confirmation. Come on. Get it done. DTIY. Okay. Get it done. Okay. Because looks on your size with the new moon in Sagittarius. I like it. All right. From the intuition deck, what do we have? What do we have for the collective? That breathe in and breathe out. This is that dismantling moon. So we've dismantled something, okay, collective? All right. When it comes to that Sagittarius and Aries energy, taking action now. It's time to breathe it out. Get rid of it. I like it. All right. What's that energy? From the intuition deck. Holy Spirit. All right. You might get a knock on the door, okay? You might get an unexpected phone call. Somebody may be coming to your house, collective, okay? They may be riding by your house, all right? All right. You got a visit here, okay? Give me the visit energy. Give me that. Wait a minute. Okay, they want to tell you the secret, okay? They want to tell you a secret. Ooh, they've been hiding the truth from your collective. What's being hidden from my collective? They're going to roll the dice, baby. They're going to take a risk. Yeah. What's this risk? Give me the risk energy. All right. Look. Somebody is going to express something, okay? There's been some blockages here. They want to express something. I'm telling you. Somebody's got something to tell you, collective. Somebody's going to be coddling you. Okay? Get ready. Somebody want to have a conversation. Look, they're regretting. They're regretting something, okay? You're pulling on their heartstrings, collective, okay? They feel ashamed. They've been distanced. What is this energy? What is this energy for my collective, okay? Daisies may be significant, okay? Somebody might like to play dice, okay? I don't know. It's like it has it resonates. Hey, look, your new boo. Somebody's seeing something. Somebody's seeing something they ain't been seeing. And look, that's a full moon right there. Right here. Right now. And the full moon is what I'm getting. This is right now. Without me. Okay? Shady back in the house, okay? They're ready to take the mask off. They had to take the mask off, okay? All right, somebody might have been a people pleaser, okay? They've been acting weird, all right? Somebody been around you acting weird. Yeah, stay calm, mister. Stay calm, baby, okay? Somebody been acting weird around you. Why they been acting weird around my collective, this new boo? Something having to do with children, baby. Somebody might have been immature, all right? Not being responsible. Trying to act like they're innocent. Possibly an earth sign. I don't know. Tell me. Oh, wow. I'm telling you. Look, this child. Look, they said I've had a lot of options out here, but you the one pulling on my heartstring. They may be feeling like you're playing mind games with them, Colette. This was a player in your energy. They juggled your connection. They may even have some addictions. All right, let's see. Options and heartstrings. Yes, Spirit said they ain't gonna get away with the trash they did, all right? Nope, they can't run away. Nope. Yeah, where you going? I heard it. Spirit said, where you going? You think you're getting by with that? Nope. Nope. Yep. The union's in reverse, okay? You said they ain't never reconciling, okay? Now they're regretting it. Somebody's wanting that second chance, Collector. Yeah, your twin flame, okay? You were a gift to this person, okay? You mirrored this person's emotions, okay? Sometime around winter. Sometime around winter. Something struck a chord that had them in their emotions. I told you, that's when they started admiring you. Look how it fell out. Somebody got in their emotions around wintertime. Yeah, I'm telling you, start pulling on a person's heartstrings. So she be acting weird. I'm telling you, people be acting weird. And they be like, and like you don't see them, like, why you were sitting over there looking at me all kind of strange? Why are you doing that? Why are you moving like that? And they're like, nothing. Come on now. We know something. We know what's going through your head. We already see through you, okay? The collective ain't stupid. These people trying to think that we stupid. All right, right? What happened around? Right. But no shit. Y'all, look, I was sitting over there on the porch a while ago. And I was just scrolling through Facebook. And I looked at my daughter. This is just how bad our intuition gets. And people just look at us like we're weird, right? So, you know, my daughter looks at me. And I said, what's going on? Why is your sister-in-law, what's with the bathroom? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's weird. You know what I'm saying? What's with the bathroom pictures, y'all? And the bathroom videos. And you know, I got a friend of mine that he'd be like, come on, vibe with me. And then he'd be in the bathroom. And I'm like, what's with the bathroom? Something's going on in the bathroom, y'all. And I'm sitting here going, my daughter's like, Mama, you need to stop. You be connecting dots too much. And I'm like, but I can't help it. Something's going on in the bathroom. Somebody needs to tell me what's going on in the bathroom. Yeah, my mama comes out on the porch and she watches kids, okay? And she watches kids at home. So here comes the little boy she keeps that's like 3, feasting to be 4, and my little baby cousin. And another little child she keeps, a little girl that's about 3. They come all out the door. Mama said, I done walked in the bathroom and seen Ripley on the toilet, and she was partying, and she was just talking, and I said, who you talking to? Oh, Mace. And she pointed. How about the little boy was hiding behind the door watching her pee? I said, see, I told you something was going on in the bathroom. Somebody had to tell me. My daughter's like, no, see, Mama, you just be trying to connect everything. It don't work like that. I said, yeah, it do work like that. I told y'all. Something was going on in the bathroom and somebody needed to let me know. Well, now we know. The little boy was in there spying on a little girl using the bathroom. Then he said, she tried to touch my pee-wee. Well, I mean, they're 3 and 4 years old, okay? You know, be watching these youngins now. And I'm sitting here going, something going on in the bathroom. Y'all, I'm telling y'all that these kids are smarter than what you think, okay? My little cousin, she raised around women. She don't know nothing about that little pea worm. Well, when she see a little boy pea worm, she probably going to be like, what is that? I want to touch it. Well, she don't know no different. My mom was like, you don't go in the bathroom with little girls and little boys don't go in the bathroom with no, we don't do that here. So my mama had to correct them. You know what I'm saying? But watch these babies, honey. Come on now. I was like, it was the warning. It was the warning. I was like, somebody need to go check the bathroom. Sure enough, my mom come out talking about, yep. This was what was going on in the bathroom. And my daughter sitting there going, look, sneaky. And my mama sitting there going, she was like, Lord of mercy. My daughter sitting there going, no, Mama just over there trying to connect dots. She seen a picture on Facebook of somebody in the bathroom. Then she started talking about another friend. And she said something about something weird going on in the bathroom. And now she thinks that it's connected to what. I said, well, Mama, didn't you go in the bathroom and find out something weird was going on? She said, yeah, I did. I said, well, I can't help my brain's wired like that. I'm sorry. Okay? I just listened to my intuition, okay? Let's go. All right. Lord of mercy. People need to tap in, baby. They might be woke, but they still ain't tapped into the divine. That's what I'm getting, okay? Sometime around winter. Your twin flame. Let's go. Yeah. They're unstable, okay? They have an uncontrollable desire. They're hungry for pleasure. They're obsessing over here. This is what's got them unsatisfied. And look. And the signs are being lit all around them, collective. The signs is going off. I'm hearing the bells go off. And I mean, the lights and everything. But they just still sitting over there confused. Well, that's what happens when you don't pay attention to the signs. You know what I'm saying? When Spirit gives you a sign, you follow the sign. Okay? We're spiritual beings. Okay? This is probably having to do with your family, like I said. My daughter's like, that ain't got nothing to do with what you're looking at. Yeah, it do. I'm telling you, Spirit was warning me. Something was going on in the bathroom. All right. I'm satisfied. Okay? This water sign. Yeah, they being a whole clown over here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Around fall time, they were being a whole clown. Playing in your energy. Trying to play you for a fool like you wasn't tapped in. Let's go. Give it to me. Yeah, okay. And then you got a fire sign and an air sign. Look, you got a fire sign and an air sign. Yeah, this is the third party to the water sign. And they're guarding their stuff, okay? They appreciate their lifestyle or your lifestyle. I don't know. Let's find out. Tell me why they're guarding themselves, these third parties. That's 3 people over here. 3 people over here. And I'm getting this water sign. Is your twin flame, okay? All right, let's go. Look, they just jealous, okay? This person may be having dreams and getting downloads and everything, but they ain't paying attention. They're not paying attention. I'm getting sleepwalker. So they may even sleepwalk. You know what I'm saying? Where they move around in the world, but they still asleep. They see things, they hear things, but they still asleep, okay? That's what I'm getting. I'm telling you, but watch these kids. They stuff goes on in these bathrooms. All right, let's go. Lord. Look, now they fired up because, look, they admire you. They actually admire you, and they in denial about it, okay? Because they see the evidence. This person may be pregnant, okay? And they see the evidence, and that's what has got them confused and in their emotions. They're like, I don't understand how you do it. Like I told my daughter, I said, you ain't going to understand, baby. You'll get it one day. Now, I don't want to be getting all that. Well, some people are just scared that they're gifted, okay? All right, listen to me, collective. Some people are just scared they're gifted. All right. And they avoiding, okay? They avoiding the 12. All right, let's go. Been doing good, baby. How are you? Welcome in. Look, divine feminine, okay? This person may be married, but look, they closed off. They closed off. They ain't wanting to tap into their gifts, their full potential, okay? All right. They being sneaky, okay? Trying to negotiate the terms. And the whole time, what, baby? You wet. And the whole time over here, they're looking and browsing your profile and everything when they're in separation of you. And it's triggering them that you're showing yourself love. They be creeping in the background, baby. They be creeping. What's on playing? Still DRE. They still DRE, y'all. They still got love for you, though, but still, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That don't help. Love for you ain't love for divine, okay? The gifts don't come from another person. The gifts come from the Most High. This is what they're not realizing, okay? All right, there's going to be some communication here. Come through, Spirit. Yeah, I told you, don't the gift. Look, the gifts come from the divine. And they probably got these gifts around spring, between fall and springtime, okay? And that was their sign. That was their side. Now they're reminiscing. They remember what you said, Colette. And it's got them confused. Look. And then you got somebody over here want revenge. They all in their emotions, okay? Because they need to make a decision about their family. And call justice on them. Okay? Because they see the trash. And the deadline is here, baby. And it's got this clown triggered. Okay? It's got this clown triggered. I told you somebody's not standing in their power. Some people don't realize that if you're a divine being and you seeing signs and synchronicities and God is giving you the gifts, then you need to know that you have that gift to call justice and let it rain down. Let's go. Around summer, they close themselves off. Okay? They're showing themselves some self-love, okay? They ghosted a lot of people. They had lifestyles that wasn't leveling up with them, okay? They actually started communicating and reminiscing and showing that appreciation. But the triggers are the signs that this earth sign's getting over here. All the signs. It's got this clown over here. The clown over here trying to metamorphose. Okay? Like I said, they ain't truly woke. I'm telling you, when people got calling on their life, God ain't going to be knocking on that door but for so long. People don't understand. Don't understand. And they can sit there and repeat the Bible and beat the Bible like crazy. But don't understand what it truly means to deny the Spirit of God in their life. Oh, but you can't tell me about my God. Okay, I'm not telling you about your God. I'm telling you about you. Okay? Now, I said what I said. Keep denying Spirit to work in your vessel. That's blaspheming, baby. It's blasphemy. And people want to keep playing around. God said, that's my vessel. He going to sit you down and show you one way or another. Let's get the terror. Not in spirit. All right, got you. Oh, Spirit said get the twin flame day. Ooh, is this your... All right. This might be your twin flame. Hell, I don't know. But Spirit sending me to the twin flame deck, so that's what we get. All right, let's get it. All right. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what's this message for the collective they need to know about this energy? That's the one thing you can't come back from, buddy. You can kill, steal, destroy. You can do it all. God will forgive you. But after a while, you keep denying the Spirit. See what happened. See what happened. I'm here to tell you, these people better wake up. Exactly. God speaks through nature. And we were sitting over there, and I was like, I called my mama because I had to take my daughter to the WIC office. And then I called my mama. I said, we're stopping at Bojangles to get breakfast. Would you like something? She said, nah, I'm going to fix me something here at the house. I got me some fruit like that. I said, okay. And then my little cousin and them kids want to go outside and play. Mama said, you can't go out there. It's raining. I said, no. I said, God cleaning up, baby. God's cleaning up. The Lord doing his job, baby. And my mama said, you hear your... She told my little cousin, she said, you heard your Aunt TT. She said the Lord washing away. Lord cleaning up. Y'all can't go out there and mess up what God's cleaning up. Okay, let's go. What's the message? Yeah, somebody don't want to go through this death and transformation. I told you. All right, let's go. They're resisting this change. They're resisting this ending. Okay, the number 13 may be significant. Wow. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Three of Swords in reverse. They trying to release this heartbreak. They in sorrow. Yeah, this lover, the twin flame over here. Okay. I'm telling you. All right, the lover. 6. Let's go. 2 of Pentacles. Something's off balance here. At a distance from this person. Or somebody ain't even got 2 pennies to rub together. They broke. Let's get it. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Go through, Spirit. Tell me about it. Yeah, the Star in reverse. Because they're unhealed. All it takes is just a mustard seed of faith, baby. Faith in your God to help you walk you through it. That's all it takes. Empire of the state. Empire state of the mind. All right, that's all it takes. It's all in the mind. It's a mental thing. All right? Ace of Pentacles. Things is going to be stabled out, okay? Your abundance and prosperity is here because you're going to leave it behind, collective. This 2 of Cups. You're going to leave it behind. Spirits to take it. All right, I got you. Let's go. Okay? Because it's the soul that matters. It's the soul that matters. Your soul matters, okay? Yeah, the sun's here. Being enlightened. Let's go. 5 of Pentacles. I told you you're walking away. Didn't I tell you? 2 of Cups. You're leaving it behind. You're walking away. Somebody may be unemployed. Somebody may be sitting in isolation right now. 5 of Pentacles. Give it to me for the collective. Yes. Knight of Wands. Or King of Wands. King of Wands, okay? All right, you're a leader. You get visions. You're very bold and daring. Maybe seeing a lot of birds. Page of Wands. You're excited. You're fearless. You're embracing your creativity, getting new ideas. What's this Page of Wands? On what you need to sacrifice. Okay? All right, you get a different perspective with the Hangman. Okay, let's go. Spirit's asking you to collaborate with your team when it comes to getting your wishes fulfilled, okay? All right. You're going to find contentment, okay? Because this cycle isn't closed. Somebody from the past is going to have some nostalgia, okay? This person may be a child. Or you've known them since childhood. Let's go. All right, King of Swords. Somebody is mentally intelligent, emotional intelligent. They're detaching themselves. They're standing in their authority. Okay, for the 10 of Cups. This is their overall happiness, baby. Give me the King of Swords. Yes. Okay, Hermit. Doing some self-reflecting, retrospecting. Okay, sitting in solitude. I told you somebody's probably sitting by themselves. They're trying to have strength. Trying to find that inner power within. Going in, finding that power. When it comes to this Queen of Pentacles. Somebody very nurturing, very stable. Somebody has a good business mind. Confirmation. Mountain Witch may be significant, okay? Come through. Yeah, this is their Empress. Divine Feminine. You're a mother. Let's go. But there's a lot of burden, okay? When it comes to who you're giving to or what you're giving to. When it comes to equal give and take. Because somebody's avoiding. And lying. What are they over here hiding and lying about? Well, they're hiding and lying about this Knight of Swords over here in reverse. This is somebody that has no motivation whatsoever. Heavy trickster spirit. The color blue may be significant. The color purple may be significant. The color yellow may be significant. Okay? Let's go. What is this Knight of Swords doing? All right, Knight of Swords, King of Cups. This is somebody that's charming. They come off very charming, very tactful, very graceful. But they have no ambition, no motivation, no nothing. This is them kind of people that says, I can get it with my looks. You understand, collective? Them kind of people. They think she's supposed to be handed to them just because they look good. All right? Come on through. Well, that ain't the way the world works, okay? All right? You trying this energy out? You're close to success, all right, collective? Stay with it. Stay with it. Keep pushing, okay? People are going to wake up and realize that they done got themselves trapped over here. Then they're going to be crying wolf to you. Woe was me. Well, you should have listened when the collective tried to talk to you, baby. The collective tried to tell you. All right? Woo, too many spirit. Yeah, you going to be celebrating with friends? There's going to be a reunion? 4 cups. Tell me how this 3 cups to the 4 cups. Queen of Swords. You're contemplating on who to cut out and who to keep around. I can't make it up. You got that sword out. You ready. I told you. The Fool. Tell me about the Fool. You better take a leap of faith, baby. You better go on an adventure. You better go on an adventure for your 10 of Cups. Yeah. You're very possessive when it comes to your boundaries and your security. You're holding back your energy. You're not giving to everybody. I told you, you're seeing who's good and who's not. Who you want to keep in your energy and who you're going to free yourself from. You make your choices here. Let's go. Who's for you and who's not? I like it. I like it. Ace of Wands. You're inspired. I'm getting cherry blossoms. You're inspired, okay? After being disappointed, the Simpsons may be significant. The girl got a Simpsons tattoo on her. I ain't never noticed that. You've been disappointed. You went through a lot of loss, a lot of grief. Feel like you've been blinded when it comes to love. But look, the sun's here, okay? Dandelions are significant. I told you, y'all are very significant, okay? Yeah, it's enlightening your justice, baby. It's enlightening your justice. Somebody's going to have to suffer these consequences. The number 11 may be significant. The number 19 may be significant. Come on now, Spirit. Let's get it. Look, you're defending yourself, collective. You standing your ground. You said, I'm tired of putting up with the BS. You're tired of taking these losses. These ain't your losses, okay? You got an Emperor over here in reverse, okay? Chariot, possibly a Cancer. They want to move forward. They're determined to get success. Look, they're going to be communicating to you. Didn't I tell you you're going to get a phone call? You'll find out some information, baby. All right? Page of Swords. What's the information? Yes, Queen of Cups. What about a Queen of Cups? 5 of Swords. Yeah. Whoa, it's going to cause an argument, baby. Ooh, is it going to cause an argument? Ooh, King of Cups in reverse. I told you this is a water sign. They're going to be mad as hell. They're going to be mad as hell. You're a healer. Using your intuition. Yeah. There ain't no more opportunities. They got caught red-handed is what I got. What they get caught red-handed? Ooh, that's way too many spirits. What they get caught red-handed doing? They got the foresight about something. What's this foresight? That they need to take a break. They need to sit down. Spirit said they need to sit down because they going under judgment. Ooh, collective, you're forced to be reckoned with. You hear me? Yeah. Something about a commitment. Ace of Cups. Oh, they didn't want your love. Okay. They didn't want your love. Okay. So you got on your destiny and you let the tower fall. All right. Let's go. I like it, collective. Stay with it. Stay with it. Yeah, they're defeated now. The underdog is on top. They try to hold you down. But still I rise is what I heard. Okay? You exhausting them. They ready to give up now. They about to crash out, fam. They had to crash out. 7 of Pentacles. You focused on your plans? You focusing on your growth? And you're very passionate about it. You ain't stuck in over here in a stalemate. And somebody is conflicted because they in their ego. Somebody need to keep their mouth shut. I heard your name need to come out the mouth. That's what I heard. I'm telling you, the evidence is there. Look, they got caught red-handed. That's two cars. Look at the red hands. They got blood on their hands, baby. And you sitting out here just beautiful. Look at these lilies, baby. Look at them babies. Yeah, they look. You over here blooming. Being loyal. Working your magic, okay? Tell me about the magician. What you manifesting over here? Ooh. You ain't manifesting nothing. Somebody's manifested on you, baby. Somebody manifested the devil. Wow. All right. Give me the magician to the devil. Yeah, you left it behind and you walked away. This was a near miss, collective. This was a near miss. And that's the truth. That's the truth. You're a high priestess. You made a fast and quick decision. This is what gave you victory. Yeah, you achieved something, collective. You defeated the devil. Give me that Nine of Pentacles. Somebody may have red hair. Yes, this Knight of Wands over here. That took this impulsive action. Very hot-tempered energy. Came in here, I tried to charm you. That's that snake charmer, y'all. That's that snake charmer. Somebody probably ride a bike. Something about motorcycles. Okay? Yeah, this was a dream. They had the head in the clouds. Your ancestors is here. Ten of Pentacles. And they're just waiting. Baby. Because you've been committed and you've been patient. And that's the reason why you had triumph. Okay? All the illusions has been broke. Okay? You're reaching that higher learning. And you're showing that gratitude. That's what's bringing balance. Okay? You stable and at your home. All those sleepless nights, you done been working on it. Okay? And now, here's your King of Pentacles, okay? Somebody's coming in to protect you, collective. Somebody reliable. Somebody you can count on is what I heard. Somebody you can finally count on. Because you let go of all these losers in your energy. And one of them over here just obsessed doing magic. Obsessed. Said I got 5 on it. What's up, princess? So far, so good, collective. Y'all cleaning out there. I just got chills, y'all. I just got chills. That angelic presence is around you there, princess. I feel it. I feel it, boo. Good deal. Good deal. The lights just flickered. Yeah, you got angelic presence around you. I felt it as soon as I looked up and seen you step in the room. So you got that angelic presence around you. Light you a white candle for your ancestors today, princess. Give that gratitude. Give that thanks, okay? All right, collective. So I'm not going to pull no letters on this. But I just want to pop in and get a check on the energy and see how everybody was doing with purging out that energy since it started raining so hard here. Before I step back out, I probably will be back a little bit later with another read. Just check our energy one more time before we do our manifestation tonight. But I got to go out and find us some dry wood and get the tent and everything up. So while I'm doing that, make sure y'all getting y'all's release letters. Release that last bit of energy if you have not purged it out. Okay? So make sure you're purging out all that energy. Get your release letters up. Get your manifestation letters already up, okay? I will burn us some ancestor money tonight as reverence, okay? I've already had a white candle lit, so I'm going to have to go pick another one up because this one's burned out since yesterday. So I've been burning a white candle since yesterday for our ancestors and stuff for the tribe, okay? And another thing, collective, and this was, I'm getting chills. Woo-wee, come through, Spirit. Another thing Spirit was giving me, make sure, you know, you get your stuff set. If you use, if you do tarot or use tarot or oracle cards, okay, fam? Make sure you're cleansing them out. Set them out with your crystals. 10-10 all the time. It's completion of a cycle for us, tribe. Set those out so they can charge under the moon. Cleanse out the old energy, bringing in new energy, okay? We want to make sure all of our tools are cleansed for the, you know, coming into this new moon in Scorpio. Also, another thing I was getting, make sure that you're coming cleansed. Internally and externally, okay? So, make sure you're flushing your system today. Staying well hydrated. Hey, TA, baby. Stay real hydrated. Go ahead and drink you at least 3 bottles of lemon honey water today. Leading up to our moon cycle, that'll cleanse out and detox the internal. The external, make sure we do a spiritual bath. I'm going to set that, my homeboy's off today, so he normally comes and whenever the tribe manifests, we do the manifestations and stuff. I invite him over to do those with us. So, he's actually off today, so I'm fixing to pick him up in a minute, and he's going to help me get stuff together. But make sure that you're doing your spiritual bath, and make sure that you're coming cleansed whenever you do your manifestations, okay? Where are y'all at on your hurts healing? What hurts healing are y'all working with when it comes to y'all grounding? Let me check on my tribe and see where y'all at. So I know what I need to set our meditation hurts at. Yeah, most definitely. And you guys understand that when you lay down at night and you go to sleep, okay, it's a wonderful time to play that hurts meditation. Okay? Release spirit. Allow spirit to leave your soul to ascend, okay, on a very conscious level, okay, when you do your prayers. Allow spirit to consciously ascend and connect with your spiritual team, but be returned back in a safe position, okay? We're not talking about astro projecting, okay? That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about ascending to get the knowledge and the wisdom from your spiritual team in your dreams. Cloak yourself in that sacred blood and call in your legion of angels to protect you when you do this, okay? This is keeping you grounded in your dream state. All right? And play your hearts, your meditation that will bring in, you know, your angels as well as connecting with your spiritual guides. Okay? So ground out that energy appropriately and calling your protection. If you're still having a lot of night sweats, a lot of awakening during the night, a lot of night tremors, you know, a lot of chaotic dreaming, or you're having a lot of up and down waking times, okay, somebody is trying to get in your dream state, you need to cover your head, put you some black salt around your bed, okay, and make sure you're calling in the appropriate, you know, protection. Cloak yourself in that sacred blood. Y'all notice every time I close out my readings, I make sure cover my tribe as well as myself with that blood. Okay? That is your protection. What about sea salt? Yeah, sea salt. And actually, ghost dog, all sea salt, all black salt is your sea salt. And whenever you sage or you use your Palo Santo, you knock off the old excess of your Palo Santo. Matter of fact, you knock off the excess of your Palo Santo, your smudge. You mix it in with your sea salt. That's black salt. That's black salt. That's all it is. So just mix it together. And sea salt will work good, but for that heavy protection, if you're getting a lot in your unconscious mindset, use the black salt. Okay? So ground out that energy and stuff when you're sleeping at night. So if you're not able to do your hurts while you're meditating there today, do them at night while you're sleeping. So that unconscious mind can ascend and get the spiritual messages you're needing for your protection. All right? So 3 bottles of water, lemon honey water today. Get it in your system. I'm going to set that live probably about 8 o'clock-ish. I'm going to check the weather. I've been watching it and see how the water, the weather's running. So just be on the look for it. But I'll be back before then probably to get y'all another message in. Like I said, I want to kind of check the energy and test it and see where we at. So the 3 bottles of honey water, release letter for all the rest of that negative energy that you need to release and things that you need to let go of. And your manifestation letters. I'm ready. If you use crystals or any spiritual tools, make sure you're cleansing them and charging them under the new moon. There's a hiccup in somebody's plan. Collective. I'm getting somebody needs to get an obedescent. Okay? Spirit showing me obedescent. Okay? Not unless you've got an obedescent, then that's the one crystal you definitely need to be charging. That is a protection crystal. Especially if you're empathic. I know I've got one that stays in my car. It's hung. Okay? So I'll see y'all back in a little bit. Fam, let's ring that bell. Cleanse out that energy. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Most High God, I want to thank you for your message. Thank you for your sacrifice. I asked you to cover my tribe with that sacred blood, calling in 10,000 angels to protect my tribe, sending spirit body to his next appointed portal until the next appointed place and time. We want to give you the praise and the glory. Thank you. All right, fam. All right, I'll see y'all back in a few hours, all right? I love y'all. 48, 44. So look up the angel number 48. Look up angel number 158 or 1258. 1258 and 48, okay? Look them up. See how it resonates with you. All right, I'll see y'all back in a few. Love y'all, fam. Peace, love, and light.